watching The Walking Dead for 11 years now, which is a staggering amount of time to be watching one TV show. It began in 2010 with a very modest 6 episodes, and jump forward to now, and it's franchise. It's one of the biggest shows in the world, one of the most consistently viewed, and it's got 2 spin-offs with another one on the way, as well as a trilogy of films based around Andrew Lincoln's character. I think there's a lot of Walking Dead in the world right now, and I wouldn't blame a lot of people for being turned off from it, but I think what's worth noting is that from season 9 onwards, this is season 11, Angela Kang stepped in as a showrunner, and she's kind of led the show into a new era of actually really confident, astute storytelling. This is the final season, season 11, and this is the first 2 episodes will be airing of 24. It's going to be eked out over 2 years. I think a lot of people came to the show in the early years because it was a zombie show. They wanted the horror, and then it kind of coalesced into more. It was very interested in showing the depravity of humans in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. And the zombies ended up being essentially walk-ons in their own show. From what I've seen of season 11 so far, they're really kind of bringing it back to the nitty-gritty and the horror element, which I think is really good. The first few episodes are actually very claustrophobic, which could have something to do with the COVID restrictions, not permitting them to kind of be out and about on location. And it's very tense and very scary in a way that I remember the first few seasons being.
I don't leave anybody behind, not ever.
This is an ensemble. Over the year, they've introduced so many characters. You couldn't really hang yourself onto one apart from the originals, who now there's only 2 left. You've Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl, and you've got Melissa McBride, who plays Carol. So what's great is Angela Kang and the team they're making you like the other characters just as much. And I really want to praise one in particular, Elena Matsura, who plays Yumiko, who was introduced in season 9. She hasn't really been given much to do at all. And she gets a hell of a lot to do in the first few episodes. And it makes you wonder why haven't they given her a bigger role yet?
So it sounds like I know where the answer's going, but is it a binge or a bin?
No one's going to be watching this show if they haven't watched it. But for those who want to tune in, who are intrigued to see what the final season looks like, I think they're going to want to binge it. And I think for that, it's a resounding binge.
God isn't here anymore.